Hey everyone, welcome back to English Habit, the podcast where we talk, learn, and have fun in English. I'm so happy you're here again.
Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Today, we're going to talk about something that's inside your brain, something that makes you move, learn, and feel happy.
That sounds interesting already. What is it?
It's a small thing with a big job, dopamine.
Ah, dopamine. I've heard that word before. Isn't that something about pleasure or happiness?
Yes, many people think dopamine is only about pleasure, but it's much more than that. Dopamine is a special chemical in your brain. It helps you feel motivated, focused, and ready to take action.
So, dopamine is like the go-go chemical of the brain. It makes us do things?
Exactly. When you want to learn something new, eat your favorite food, or reach a goal, dopamine is helping you. It's like your brain's way of saying, hey, this is good. Let's do it again.
I love that. But what happens if we don't have enough dopamine?
Good question. When dopamine is low, we often feel tired, sad, or bored. We don't want to do anything. You know those days when you just lie on your bed, scrolling your phone, and feel like nothing is exciting? That's often low dopamine.
Ah, that makes sense. So dopamine is like the energy of motivation.
Yes, that's a great way to say it.
Okay, let's talk about where dopamine comes from. How does our body make it?
Dopamine is made inside the brain. It moves through special pathways. Some help us move our body, and others help us feel motivated.
So it's both for movement and for mood?
Yes. For example, in Parkinson's disease, people lose some dopamine in the brain. That's why they move slower or have shaking hands, because dopamine helps start movement.
Wow, I didn't know that. So dopamine helps both body and mind?
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about pleasure. When do we get big dopamine?
You want to know the fun part. So, simple things like chocolate can raise dopamine about 1.5 times. Sex can raise it 2 times. Nicotine and drugs like cocaine make it go much higher, even 10 times.
10 times? That's crazy.
Yes, but here's the problem. After a big dopamine spike, the brain needs to rest. It drops below normal. That's why people can feel sad or tired after too much pleasure.
Ah, like when you watch too many TikToks. It's fun at first, then you feel empty.
Exactly. That's a small version of the same thing. Big highs bring low lows.
So we should keep dopamine steady, not too high or too low.
Right. The key is balance.
Okay, so how can we keep dopamine in balance?
There are healthy ways. Exercise is one. When you move your body, your brain releases dopamine, but the amount depends on how much you enjoy it.
So if I hate running, it won't help much?
Maybe not, but if you love swimming, dancing, or yoga, that can help more. The idea is enjoy the movement.
That makes sense. What else can help?
Cold water exposure.
Wait, cold water? Like an ice bath?
Yes. Taking a cold shower or going into cool water can increase dopamine 2.5 times, but in a healthy way. And it can last for hours.
Wow, but it sounds painful.
Yes, at first, but many people say they feel calm and focused after.
So maybe it's worth a try. What about coffee? Does it help dopamine too?
Yes, caffeine helps a bit. It doesn't raise dopamine a lot, but it makes dopamine work better in your brain.
Ah, that's why coffee makes me feel awake and ready.
Exactly. Yerba mate, a kind of tea, is even better. It helps protect dopamine cells in the brain.
Nice. I might try that sometime instead of coffee. Let's talk about bad habits now. What hurts our dopamine system?
Good point. Things like too much social media, junk food, or drugs can make big dopamine spikes. Then your brain feels empty after, so you want more.
So it becomes a cycle. You want more and more, but feel less and less.
Exactly. That's how addiction starts.
So we should avoid too many big peaks.
Yes, the secret is intermittent reward. That means you don't need a reward every time. You can enjoy surprises sometimes. It keeps your brain excited, but not tired.
Like when a game gives you a random prize, it keeps you playing.
Yes, same idea. But we can use it in a positive way, like giving yourself small surprises or challenges.
Now, I want to ask, how can we stay motivated for work or study?
That's the most important part. Many people think they need a big reward to stay motivated, like money, grades, or praise. But that's not true.
Really?
Yes. If you only work for rewards, your brain connects work with pain and the reward with pleasure. Then you start to hate the work.
Oh, that's so true.
Instead, you should learn to find joy in effort. When you tell yourself, this hard work feels good, I choose this, your brain releases dopamine during the work, not just after.
So you can train your brain to enjoy the process.
Exactly. That's called a growth mindset. You enjoy learning, growing, and improving.
That sounds powerful.
It is. When you enjoy the process, you can keep going even when things get hard.
So we should say to ourselves, I love this challenge, even when it's hard.
Yes, say it and mean it. Your brain listens to your thoughts. When you focus on the effort, you get dopamine from doing, not from finishing.
Wow, that changes everything.
Yes, and it makes you stronger mentally. You stop waiting for motivation, you create it.
That's deep. So dopamine is not just about fun, it's about control, choice, and balance.
Exactly. It's about learning how to enjoy working, how to rest, and how to live with balance.
What other healthy ways can we raise dopamine?
Social connection, talking with friends, helping others, spending time with family, all these raise dopamine in a natural and gentle way.
Ah, that's why good company makes us feel warm and happy.
Yes, human connection is a real dopamine booster.
So if we put it all together, balance, exercise, cold showers, meaningful work, social connection, we can have steady motivation and happiness.
Exactly. You can train your brain to stay motivated, not by chasing pleasure, but by building habits that make your dopamine system healthy.
That's so good. I feel like I understand myself more now.
Me too. The more we know about dopamine, the better we can control our life and emotions.
Okay, before we end, let's share some simple tips for our listeners.
Great idea. Tip 1. Move your body every day. Even a walk helps.
Tip 2. Try a short cold shower, maybe 30 seconds first.
Tip 3. Don't always reward yourself after work. Learn to enjoy the work itself.
Tip 4. Avoid too many dopamine peaks, like endless scrolling or junk food.
And tip 5. Stay close to people who make you feel good. Real connection is the best reward.
Perfect. So, to finish, dopamine is your brain's way to say, keep going. But it also says, take care of me.
Yes, don't overdo it. Keep balance.
Exactly. Thank you so much for listening to English Habit. We hope this talk helps you stay happy, focused, and motivated in English and in life.
Remember, small steps, steady habits. That's the best way to keep your dopamine and your dreams alive.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.